YouTube adaptations of Shakespeare, often in the form of high school projects or assignments, offer a glimpse into seeing how individuals from different backgrounds often engage with Shakespeare. For the American and the British student alike, first-time engagement with Shakespeare is a difficult task. The foreign nature of Shakespeare's language initially confuses and provokes anxiety. In many ways, Shakespeare is himself the stranger. The issue of language then provides an entry point to scrutinizing the connections and disconnections with and from Shakespeare for Mexican-American students. On some level, there is a shared concern about the authenticity of language for both Shakespeare adaptations and debates surrounding immigration in America. In the case of Shakespeare adaptations, the concern focuses on the movement away from Shakespeare's original language, and in the case of immigration, the concern surrounds a seeming resistance to assimilating via appropriation of authentic English, that is, without code switching or Spanglish. Escarola and Marcelo Suarez Orozco argue, where there are language-marked social inequities, the groups involved will resist mastering and using the other's language. Where one language is clearly a higher status language, native speakers of the lower status language often have trouble mastering and will indeed resist using the higher status language. This, of course, casts Shakespeare in a political light where Mexican-American students are concerned. Not only is Shakespeare a marker of that higher status language, but he also helped shape it. This isn't to say, however, that Mexican-American students are bound instinctively to resist Shakespeare on the basis of his connection to the higher status language. If Mexican-American students resist Shakespeare, then it is likely for the same reason that any English-speaking first-time reader of Shakespeare resists him: the unfamiliar nature of blank verse and the huge divide between his world and ours. The way that gap is bridged would seem to matter most.
To more deeply explore the world and works of Shakespeare, watch Shakespeare Uncovered, starting January 30th at 8 p.m. and the following 2 Fridays on KCOS.